Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hades 2, where today we are once again pursuing a testament up on the surface, even though honestly, what do we even need the nightmare for? I don't remember. Okay, yeah, use vows to do fear, pursue the guardian with the thing, prevail and earn nightmare for upgrades in the silver pool. Alright. I mean, I'll keep doing it, I guess. Are you the silver pool? We have so many different upgrade stations. Hold on, Skillamea has something to say.
Something's changed about that altar of yours recently, and you have been at it more and more, young one. Mayhaps awakened newfound power there, or what?
I've consecrated the ashes and gained insight into the potential of the Arcana, Commander. Requires a little moon dust and a lot of focus. Perhaps the other way around.
Yeah, for sure.
Moon dust? Think the old broker started pawning off that stuff, though I have heard it's possible a witch like you could brew it up herself. Sounds like you better stock up.
I probably should.
I very much agree, in fact. And so, before we head up, let's do this. The Trial of Humility. Sorceress Strength and a boost from Light God Apollo. Cleanse the Woods of Erebus. And this one is marked as being considerably more difficult, so
this loadout's worth a shot.
Let's find out. Maybe this won't go down so easy.
Chaos.
You lack the power you accumulated, but not the knowledge.
Beginning assignment.
It's the first run. The Trial of Humility is the first run. Okay. So we have nothing built up. We do have the Grave Thirst at least. That's cool. I should probably have taken a different keepsake. But actually, the thing I was going to do is Apollo is the one god that we don't have the keepsake for. So let's solve that.
Cousin Apollo, I am grateful for all your warmth, benevolence, and aid. Please accept this gift.
An offering for me? What a delightful surprise. And I haven't had a lot of those of late. Know what? I've something for you too.
Thank you for this, cousin.
Wow, just hope, huh? Straight up.
Just getting started for the evening, are you, Sunshine? Don't know about you, but I've got a good feeling about how this is going to go.
Yeah, okay. You know, Lucid Gain is a pretty decent gain. I like Nova Strike is great too, and especially with the staff, because the staff has such a good wide attack in the first place. But Lucid Gain's really good. What if we solved all of our problems this way? Okay, I mean, some of our upgrades are still in place. I do like the visual and audio effects of this boon. Alright, definitely. Apom's actually not going to be bad with this, but no, I want more boons. Ooh, what a terrible job.
A boon.
I can't believe I let myself get hit by that. Grim.
Apollo said you met your flighty cousin Artemis. Now that's some tracking skill, I must admit. She's gone so often, figured she was merely lollygagging with her woodland friends again.
People always like weirdly mean about Artemis. You know, okay. Fluid Gain will be a reasonable replacement here. We definitely need the health. Alright, come on. Show us a cool one. Nope. She went the other way. She tricked me. She went a different way around that stump than I thought she was going to. Alright, enough of that.
I have returned.
And we definitely have your
I call upon the moon
your
and draw you down.
keepsake already.
To have lived all your life in misty Erebus. The world is so much vaster than that place. You shall see much more of it, I think, ere your task is complete. The choice is yours.
Okay, I don't hate Lunar Ray. Let's go ahead and grab Lunar Ray. I
Wield
think
my
that's
light
fine.
with grace.
Demeter or more Apollo? I guess let's go Demeter. I don't feel like I know Apollo's like deep boons. We know some of the basic stuff he gives, but you know, every god has those boons that build on their other boons. I still think I want to go Demeter.
I've returned.
No, let me knock these guys out first. Oh, that's going to make this a lot easier. That comes out faster than I remembered. Okay, there we go. Stop turning. Just stay still.
It's clear again. Out with you.
I did give you something, right? Yeah, okay.
Ah, you bear the blessing of Poseidon. Surely such a loud and blustering god must have more than sufficient might to back it up.
Doesn't even do a boon stuff. She's just shit talking him. That's a lot of damage. Because the base Omega attack damage with this weapon is 120, right? But I do like Frigid Sprint an awful lot. Yeah.
I see.
Stay over there.
Boarding circle there.
Oh right, I forgot about these. We unlocked these and then we haven't been on the lower path since. Okay, 10% more attack damage is certainly not bad. Although I think we're gonna take Frigid Sprint because that's 8 extra damage every second. Maybe that's not better.
That was good.
We'll take the strike improvement. Ooh, hell yeah! Provided I can survive it, hell yeah!
Can't they form an orderly queue?
Who do you think? Who do you think is going to be harder to deal with?
You're wise beyond your years.
We're at 1 right now. We're at 2. We're not going to pick up another one here. Flood control is like pretty good. What the hell?
Come on, sunshine. Why the snub? You should know that when my feelings get hurt, it's never the only thing.
That's a weird way to word that.
Nothing personal, cousin. He wants a fight, does he? stay in the circle, Mel.
Stay out of some of the circles, Mel. Alright, so that's what he does when he's angry. Honestly, that's pretty not the worst. We can live with that.
A bit ugly, didn't it? How about we both stay focused on the task at hand?
Yeah, maybe that's for the best. Extra dose is considerably more interesting with this build. Although, obviously, you're going to wish that it was more than 8%. We're going to get another one from him. Yeah, I'll take this.
This does not belong to you.
This is certainly taking longer than I would like. At least we didn't lose any health. Alright. Apollo, help me out a little bit.
Her foes are nowhere to be found.
Hear me, on my authority.
Whenever you take damage, we have one fire boon though. I don't think that's happening. So I mean, the special doing extra damage is fine, I guess. The cast is... I don't think any of these are good. Here's the problem. I don't think any of these are going to do anything for us. I guess Nova Flourish.
Clean.
That's very helpful. And I guess Hammer in this circumstance. Oh, okay. Just ignore the barriers of the edge of the circle there, will ya? I should be doing this more often.
Can't do it.
Oh, wait, don't run in. We'll do a second attack. I gotta remember. Okay, Omega attack hits twice, but only forward. 40% damage and hits even more of the room. I like double Cataclysm. This will be more useful on Hecate.
The Master Craftsman's gift.
Don't really think we need the gold. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Definitely a commanding feeling in combat. I like that a lot.
For all that's happened, glad you finally met Demeter, even if only by boon. She had a funny way of showing it sometimes, but always loved your mum an awful lot. She'll fight to get her back to the bitter end.
I would maybe watch how loud I said that funny way of showing it thing. Witty retort is not a bad idea.
Good.
All right, unfortunately, this is not going to, yeah, it's only going to be water number 3. I wasn't really focusing on it. Let's grab this now, I think.
I have the gold.
5% more damage, more fluid gain. I think just 5% more attack damage is the way to go.
I dropped your boatman there. Appreciate appreciates that the smooth sailing he's experienced in his mercantile routes is no coincidence at all.
All right, I am thinking, yeah, we're definitely taking sunken treasure. It's not very much healing, but it sure does give us 10 psyche. Okay, we just have to not die to Hecate.
I sensed your presence. Sense the changes in the night, in you. Your strength has waned significantly. Chaos wishes to see the outcome of this particular arrangement, then?
Another trial, Headmistress. My magic may be weakened, but you taught me never to depend on it entirely.
And whether you took such lessons to heart, we shall imminently see. As Selene be our witness above, so shall chaos below.
It's a lot of pressure.
Cross flames!
Aw. Man, again, I should just be dashing directly toward her. That would solve the problem. The lateral dash is a bad move.
Look now upon the moon.
Alright. You're not nearly as good at this as Apollo was. I think I got stuck on some terrain there. That was unfortunate. Just need one more. Ooh, I did the thing again. Need one more bubble. Oh no, I don't. Never mind. It happened. Alright, we're gonna phase her pretty soon. We'll hit her with the hex. Damn it. Stop. Okay.
Never used to miss.
We'll hit her with the hex on the other side of it. Yeah, I'm getting stuck on the terrain a lot, and it really sucks. Alright, I need to wait until she does something stationary. That's a great example.
Stand down.
Some pretty decent range damage.
Just when I thought I had you, you seized control of the fight. Well fought.
And they have lines for you were losing, but then you figured it out.
I prevailed.
You should never be surprised with Supergiant.
No! Return to Shadow now.
Alright, well, I believe that was a prophecy completed. I have no idea what it gives. Probably just a bunch more chaos dust.
Trial finished.
A welcome reward.
These chaos trials. We're not changing reality too much, are we, Chronos?
I don't feel like it's up to me to say that.
My greetings.
Okay. The Whim of Chaos. Oh, no, just 10 moon dust.
Each trial
That's welcome.
deepens your connection to chaos. The artifact I gave to you, it can forestall the inevitable. Almost like a doom repellent, except it works in the opposite way. Such technicalities aside, I trust it shall be of some benefit.
I'm certain it shall. Sometimes all I need is a few moments more. So if I use your pin, you get to accompany me on my evenings out?
Only in the final moments of your evenings, I'm afraid. Of course, we also have the evenings here.
Then I'll be seeing you around.
Huh. You know how come I'm really back, don't you, Trouble? Because things finally started getting interesting, but you're trying to put a stop to it.
I won't let you cast doubt on my task. Surely you've better uses of your energy than this, and throwing all your rubbish everywhere.
What would you even know? I have every right to be here, and you're never getting rid of me. And you're never getting rid of Chronos either. No going back to how things were.
We're going forward, not back.
That is an interesting insight into her motivation, though.
Hail, Strife.
Same to you.
It was quite a fight. Vengeance for your family awaits you far below. I'm certain they would be proud of what you have become. Bear them in your heart when you strike.
Headmistress, I'll bear them in my heart, but I have no memory of them. How could I? You're the one who's always been there for me.
Oh, don't say such things. I am not your mother, Millennium. So much she could have taught you. I cannot. Never compare us.
Okay. Last night I dreamt of this.
Reveal a complete list of each Olympian's boons in the Book of Shadows. That's actually very useful. 2 ambrosia is quite a cost. So yeah, we need driftwood, we need wheat, if I'm not mistaken, and we need still more bronze. Always more bronze. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and start that.
Power to create. This'll take a little while.
We still don't have the resources to do that thing.
Something to report.
How did you manage it, Odysseus? Back when you had the outcome of a full-scale war riding on you, then a treacherous sea journey, all with only one life to live. Or so then you thought.
For certain, the one life to live bit instilled in me the will to survive. Most mortals cling to life, but I was better than most at rejecting my doubts. And when my plans all fell apart, I improvised.
Your plans fell apart. How did you avoid becoming distraught? Keep all your doubts at bay in the face of failure?
It's that I always relished finding a way out, no matter what I'd gotten myself into. Treating my predicaments as mazes to be navigated, puzzles to be solved.
But at times there are impasses, outcomes that simply cannot be achieved.
Nay, goddess. Not if you ask me.
May I?
I mean, that's just, like, literally not correct. I get what he's going for, but... Alright, who's ready to hit a bunch of stuff with a giant axe? So, we can push a Psyche upgrade. And if we were to disable Swift Runner, which I'm not very married to, then we have 2... We could cut Death as well to enable Excellence. That's interesting. So we get this. Oh, right, but without Death, we don't have Divinity. Activate no more than 2 cards that use the same amount of Grasp. I mean, this could be our row, right? The Boatman and the Fates and Excellence and Origination and the Queen. And that would turn Divinity back on. I think we won't do it for right now. But it's definitely interesting. So yeah, if I were to... I would need 11 ash plus another 40. It's not cheap, but ash is not that hard to buy with bones. Yeah, that's compelling for sure. I'm going to hold on to our Moondust then. So you may want to adjust those ones. So with that in mind, I suppose let us go forth and do some heinous things with this axe. Purest Hope. So Heracles, Circe, Arachne, Narcissus, Icarus, Primordial Chaos. There are 2 more. And the way they're positioned... Like this could be Echo, right? If there's a way to get Echo to accept a gift. But this one, between Heracles and Circe, suggests that there's a surface character we have yet to meet, maybe? Okay, well, back at it then. Testament's good. Testament's good. I just said say 2 of 30. I'm only on 1 point of... Oh, it's because I've done 2. That's right. I've completed 2. Okay, yeah.
Heading up.
It's interesting that it's not always escalating fear. We received 2 different surface testaments that could be done at 1 fear. Yeah, you're an interesting start.
The night is young and I found you already. You don't suppose some of my sister's tracking skill is starting to rub off on me, do you?
Well, given where you guys get to look from, it feels more like Where's Waldo than anything. Big ridiculous attack boost. That's gotta be it, right? That's pretty fun. That'll do. If I can just, you know, manage to keep myself from getting murdered. How are you? Apparently they're allowed to take cover from me.
Bronze.
Alright, that's the bronze we needed. Good news all around.
In the name of Hades.
Attacks made days. I feel like that's alright. He definitely has stuff that builds off of the days. Yeah. Is that first one fire as well? No, it's air and fire that we're on right now. Okay.
Some coins.
I do like it. I do like the start.
That barricade's back up.
Alright. Bats. What's going on? Hammer. Is that going to take me to Heracles, or is that going to be something else? Because we see Heracles normally. We see Heracles in the normal combat rooms. That could be something else. Let's hammer before anything else. Wait. Let's inspect dead statue and then hammer.
A mortal-made stone likeness of the grim lord of the dead stands in the center of the city, looking on at the devastation sown as if in stunned silence.
They got the scale of this dog all wrong.
Vengeance for my father. Ghastly thing.
Wow. Is that it? Okay. Omega attack fires ahead of you and deals plus 80% damage. Yeah. Okay.
Superior might.
So, does it only fire ahead of me? Yeah, like I'm not doing damage in it. That's a little weird, but okay. I think we can make good use of that. Plus 80% damage is hard to ignore. Alright, let's go see who this is. Maybe it's some kind of meeting with Heracles?
To all the enemies of Hades near. Oh.
No, rad. Okay, it is someone else.
Beetles spit up from your mouths of lies. Whether you dwell upon the surface or below, your every step shall be with stabbing pain. No peace or mercy you shall ever know. Ere you repent and die again.
Okay, I didn't want to interrupt your spell.
Moonlight guide you, milady.
You honor me.
I almost pity our enemies, knowing you shall make them rue each night they dare oppose us, Lady Medea. Please, I wanted you to have this.
I am not familiar with Medea.
The nectar of the gods. Why, this shall be most useful to my work, for the strongest curses come from honeyed words. Here, let me make this worth your while.
Okay, first of all, she is unbelievably rad. Secondly, hooray for more witches.
From one sorceress to another. Thank you.
Ah, the sorceress returns. Not had your fill of this putrescent atmosphere? Or merely not succeeded yet in breaking the Titan siege?
Not succeeded yet. Chronos can replenish his forces as quickly as Olympus can repel them. Have you found any weaknesses in their ranks?
They cannot be permanently slain, are barely susceptible to my most noxious poisons, and are single-minded in their devotion to the Titan Lord. Any of those sound like weaknesses?
We can work with that last one. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Knightly curses. Those who shunned or scorned her served only to inspire her more. So, potentially 10 points of healing per encounter, or 1,000,000 magic. I mean, we're probably going to pursue some form of gain. So I think maybe Life from the Dead is the smarter... Especially with the axe, you know, I tend to take some goofy damage sometimes. Yeah.
Most excellent.
Death to Chronos, milady.
By your will, sorceress. That should do it.
Well,
May your foes be damned.
well, she's neat. I like her. Beats the hell out of Heracles. Okay, what are we doing now? I should probably go get a hex. I want a hex, I want the heart. So I guess we're only getting 2 more boons here. Part of me wants to pull another Apollo. Just because, again, like, I do not feel like I know all of Apollo's boons. Although at this point, we have the book dangling in front of us. It's no longer necessary to learn them all in this way. And then, I mean, Hephaestus has some very cool stuff. I hate to, like, fall back on the Hephaestus sprint all the time forever, but it is very good. Oh, cool. Great.
Well, don't just stand there, sister. We've a war here to perpetuate.
All right, I feel like I'm better equipped to compete with him at least.
Prepare.
Ow. He does hit pretty hard. It really sucks that that guy didn't become actually vulnerable until, like, my whole thing was expended. Where are you even attacking right now, my dude? Ow! Damn. Okay. Fucking enough of that already.
We reunite.
Ow!
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
You wield the moonstone axe, whose broad blade shimmers with my light. Then you must hear the song it sings. Such strength, combined with yours.
Yeah, leaving certain enemies off screen is a really bad idea, and I get drawn into, like, maintaining my immediate area safety, but yeah, we're gonna take the moon water, I think. I think I need the moon water.
Together we shine.
Together we shine.
The impervious living nightmare thing is not terrible, though.
I know what you are.
You bloody witches. One foreign word, one finger-wagging gesture directed at me, and I'll squeeze you till you pop.
Man, fuck you.
That won't be necessary. Though I would know how came you to feel this way about us bloody witches. How many have you met?
2 questions too many. The more you know, the more you can manipulate. Now off with you.
Like, I don't have enough problems.
You never saw me.
Can't we just murder stuff side by side and have that be a good enough basis for a friendly relationship? This dude. Well, I'm definitely making the case for that,
What else is here?
Definitely making the case for the choice I made from Medea. I guess let me go get the heart now. Before I manage to get myself killed somehow.
This is the Titan's fault. Just a couple of these left. Perish.
I guess one thing that I should be thinking is that which boons we're pursuing should probably be, at this point,
Small discovery.
be guided by what type of gain we're hoping to get.
Bronze.
Since that is for sure the most relevant boon to our current situation. Aw. Coward.
A centaur heart.
Alright. Well worth the trouble. Feeling pretty buff all of a sudden.
A soul tonic.
Okay, one thing I definitely need to be aware of is that you cannot dash while you are in the spin there, even though the weapon is disconnected from the attack. Because I just tried it.
Should stay out of
And
their
it
way.
could have been really bad. That's pretty rad too. I'm a big fan of that. So Hephaestus's gain is not the most exciting. Apollo's gain is the one where you just stand in your cast, right? And Hestia's is the one that takes a bunch of your max HP away. So I guess I'm going to go to Apollo right now and see if he will give us gain. That is a pretty good hammer improvement.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Let's reoffer.
Let's do it.
I could spend my other reoffer. I will say I don't love these, so sure. One more time. Okay, no gain. Critical miss is not awful, though. 20% chance to daze on attack. Wait, I have another reoffer available? Is that right? No, I only have one of these. Okay. I was gonna say I thought we had one left. It's surprising to me that that's even on screen then. Will let me do it? No, okay, I'll just say no. Specials deal more damage in a larger area is probably not a thing. Like, Solar Ring is not very exciting. Yeah.
Can never get accustomed to this light.
Does feel like a shame to waste that to waste that huge overhead strike on the blue shield. What am I stuck on? It's not even clear to me. Oh, this is just not traversable. This is like a wall. Yeah, that that is the thing that was not clear to me.
All clear.
Okay, extra money. That's fun. And I'm getting so much healing from the food that I'm thinking maybe taking moon water was a little bit of overkill, but at least we can like use the moon water during the Eris fight. So at this point, it's like I really don't want the Hestia gain. I think I'm gonna go for we're gonna go for Hephaestus and see what happens. Wow, those things really have a lot of HP. Alright, dangerous to let these guys be so far away. Alright, just gotta maintain like this level of control, I think.
No telling how many cousins I got, but you're another, eh? You're getting special treatment only because me mum and dad, they asked me real nice. Don't mind the extra work.
Okay, he's giving us some pretty impressive... So, he is offering fixed gain. I mean, we're not going to completely avoid taking damage forever, right? I do like Trusty Shield as well, but let's take fixed gain.
Right.
And also, another side room. We've been very lucky on these. Wow, very lucky indeed. And and a shop.
What's
Jeez.
Hermes offering this eve?
One encounter, 2 encounters. We can wait on all this. Yeah. Okay. I gotta say, this is one of the best city sequences I think we've ever had.
The honors, please, Chronos. See you in the Crossroads. I'll show myself out.
Now, of course, I would not have been upset about the sprint had we been offered the sprint from Hephaestus.
Back to nature.
But the game will work. Wow, also, we are just getting loaded down with bronze, which is very rad. Hera, interesting. I'm gonna take this in the hopes that it will affect our attack boon. Take that first. Okay, fixed gain ups the amount of magic. Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Here's the gold.
At least this was a shorter delivery for your trusted boatman, compared with having to drag our boons all the way into the Underworld. Although, he probably prefers it there.
Alright, while you have at least 3 Earth, we're doing alright on Earth. We don't have any common boons right now. That's not true. I have a common boon. Which means that obviously Uncommon Grace is not very compelling. With proper upbringing, it would become compelling, and also it helps turn up proper upbringing. Yeah, maybe we try to just keep coming back to her where we can, see if we can get this fired up, because 20% extra damage is very significant.
The sacred bond.
All right, for right now that does nothing. Maybe I should have taken the infusion as the boon that does nothing first. I don't know. Whatever, it's fine.
Salutations.
I don't want to be rude.
Chow time.
You said nobody took your eye before, as well as your sheep. How did you lose them then?
Nobody played a dirty trick on me as Al. Plus the sailors thought they could get away with my sheep, so I ate a couple of them. The sailors, that is. But nobody got me when I wasn't looking. Then he got away.
And you've sought vengeance on this nobody ever since?
Oh, not me personally. Someday somebody's gonna get nobody for what he did. So I am gonna get you right here and now. This one's for you.
I was mid-dash.
Get off.
Ow, ow, ow. My face. Stop eating. Yeah, real danger there. I gotta remember that is an unsafe thing to do. That was a day's miss that we just saw there. Ah! There are more of them than I thought there were.
Better.
Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage from stuff that I have dodged. And that's very annoying. Okay, we got some decent strikes across there. This will be a very, very powerful one of these. Nope. Polyphemus. It's a good build, I think. I am playing a little clumsy.
Cheers, Hermes.
Just what you wanted,
In the
right?
name of Hades.
Alright, Earth Boon from you. Ooh. We've gained enough magic that this is actually pretty good. This is a one-time armor gain. Yeah.
The Smith God's power.
And there's our nightmare. And actually, we already got the resources that we came up here for. I guess, you know, we could use some wheat seeds. But overall, I would say this run is already feeling like a success to me. Not that I'll complain about defeating Eris if we can pull it off. And it's not looking too bad. For sure, give me that. Would love some more dust. I might actually skip out on the Centaur Heart. That's a lot of money. And I want to make sure we have enough money to actually like buy boons at shops and stuff. And we have a lot of health.
You keepsake there.
Alright. So after you take 250 damage, your Omega moves deal a massive amount more damage. So it's you accumulate damage over the course of the entire run into this thing. That's actually really interesting. That's a cool design. I think I'm going to go back to our Evil Eye. Where is that? Oh, I'm still wearing it. I have been wearing it the whole time. Well, we'll continue wearing it. I didn't realize I hadn't put on anything else. Okay. 11 encounters. We might get this... We're going to get this pretty close to level.
The docks.
The docks, indeed. Fish? Any fish? No fish? No fish. Maybe the fish only appear if you actually do select the route of fishing? Because I feel like we would have seen one by now. Or maybe you can't catch surface fish. That would be weird, though. I don't want to say that the first game, like, set a precedent or anything. But, you know.
Watch this.
You sure could do that in the first game, in any case. Alright, so what are we looking at here? Okay, tribulation's fine. Clarity is more exciting. So we probably want to come along conservation. Yeah, we had to come through the conservation path. Sadly, I don't think conservation itself is actually very good. But 5 points is not going to get us to clarity. It'll get us right here. So, extra healing, restores magic is unnecessary. I'd rather have the extra healing for sure. The money is probably not actually useful. Go ahead and take this.
The sheer might of the moon.
Alright, and if we find the opportunity to improve it from there,
dead ahead.
It'll get us to the purple thing. Wait. It does seem a little arbitrary what cover does and doesn't work on.
That's settled.
Chronos is so adorable. Why did she say life? One of them dropped food or something? Oh, here's some iron.
Iron.
Can't store up enough of that.
It is I.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Hitch on nearby foes is not really that exciting. Let's take the re-offer here. Looking for the infusion again.
Infinite possibility.
Not finding it. Sacrifice boons will be offered as soon as possible. A sacrifice boon. Like, is there something I would be willing to lose? Like, I wouldn't turn my nose down at dropping fixed gain in favor of a different gain, as long as it's not Apollo's. Or no, Apollo's would be fine, not Hestia's. Or, you know, critical miss is actually our only common right now. So if we could... But that's not a replaceable one. It has to be one of these, I think. I'm actually going to take family trait. We've never used it before. But I think it's okay here. Sensible, at least.
Messenger.
Okay, could you not drop those directly on top of my head? This one's made of glass, I'm just saying. Wow, I can't believe that zombie survived that.
Which way now?
I would absolutely take Hestia's gain. Although if it's Hestia's we won't get much value out of the palms, I think. Ow, damn it. Well, that hurt.
Olympus, I accept this message.
That is plus 111% damage. Like, I like the larger attack area, but maybe we don't actually need it. And that is plus 111% damage. I think we have to take that.
Better. Pushed her far enough.
Okay, Charybdis.
Charybdis, devourer of ships.
Alright, just try to be smart. Ow. Remember what I just said about being smart? I should try to distribute my my hitch early on in that phase. Ow. How are any of you still alive? What am I doing? I can't. Alright. What a nightmare. Okay. I feel like the game is being kind and not having me take damage on that one, because I'm pretty sure I got hit. Ugh, that's a harrowing path. Definitely worth taking one shot of the moon water now. Oh, come on. Just die. Ugh.
In the name of Hades.
Couple of boons become heroic and then lose rarity every 8 encounters. We probably don't have 8 encounters left. So...
By her grace.
Damn it, it picks Sworn Strike? Really? Come on. That's a level of cruelty that... I feel like it should not be able to do that.
The abomination called Charybdis forms within the waters of the Sea of Vortex, from which not even the sleekest ship can possibly escape.
I should probably go.
Like, it really, really, really shouldn't be able to pick a heroic boon if you have one already. Especially because, like, it is a non-trivial task to have a heroic boon in the first place. And this actually makes it worse than not having one. Like... there's a situation here in which it is worse to have a heroic boon than not to have one, and I don't know if that should ever be the case. No, that's a mandrake seed. We need wheat. Coward. I was really hoping that we would be in like real good shape approaching the Ares fight with a bunch of Moonwater charges, and things are looking ugly now. There is, in theory, the ability for us to find an island that restores some health, and I'm assuming that if we found that island, it would restore the health via fountain, so it would recharge our moon water. That's very much what I'm hoping for at this point.
Not a chance.
Should probably not stand over there. Well, I don't think we need the gold.
Push closer.
Yeah, I am really, like, I am very annoyed about our already existing heroic boon, or, you know what I mean, our already existing high rarity boon getting chosen for that Hera thing. I already think that Hera thing is kind of not awesome. Like, it's, you have to, we have, both times that we've gotten it, it has been at the right point in the run, but you really do have to get it at a particular point in the run for it to be even worth considering. Oh hey, Evil Eye ranked up, that's cool. 30%, right? Yep, I'll take that. I will not do that. And here we go to the final shop, I think.
The foremost ship.
Well, got lots of medals this run at least.
In the name of Hades.
I guess Light Smite? We're already inflicting days on our foes, though. I'm certainly not going to use Solar Ring. Yeah, this is for the damage more than anything else.
Moonlight, guide us.
Chronos, be nice. Alright.
Trouble. You're tougher than you look. I'll give you that, Trouble. And I'll give you something else for what you did to me last time.
The outcome of our prior meeting was the direct result of your provocation and hostility. Tonight may go even worse.
And this time, look at the size of my weapon.
Wait, you're telling me our choices have consequences? Come on, don't be so gullible. Anyway, I'm gonna open fire now.
Come on.
Ah. Well, that's just cowardice right there. Okay, so she hit me with that while I was mid dodge, which is the slow-mo makes extremely obvious. But I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. Never mind. We got lucky and she got a random miss from the days.
Got you.
Yeah, the fact that that makes it so I can't dodge is really pretty rough.
I've had it.
And yet, here I am. I mean, we're doing lots of damage. There's no two ways about that. It probably doesn't need to say Evil Eye on screen every single time you deal damage to the thing you have the Evil Eye on. Alright, enjoy this. She doesn't seem to be enjoying it all that much.
One for the both of us.
I stepped forward just a little bit as that went off, and I was terrified it was gonna get me hit. I can't believe she's not hitting me with that. I saw Chronos catch some of those. He is the greatest hero of all time. Oh god. I didn't remember her ever having minions before.
Oh no, not again, not again.
I think she shot me and the Apollo boon killed her. She still probably had Hitch on as well, but it was just funny timing. There's a good solid lesson in all of this, which is to don't shoot me, please.
One step closer comes the surface-seeking princess to Olympus and the gods. Yet certain other steps remain, ere her tale here is to unfold in full.
Return to Shadow now.
Okay, well, with that, I think
Not good enough.
we may have met all the surface characters, assuming that the last slot in the keepsake cabinet is for Echo, which it might not be, but there might be a way to, you know, advance our storyline or relationship with Echo to the point where we can give gifts.
You knew I could do it, didn't you, Chronos?
Then I think we may have met just about everybody.
Come here, you little bug.
Or met everybody and have gifted almost everybody.
Oh, finally. Do you remember the name Heracles? The greatest half-god hero of the surface, slayer of the Nemean lion and so on?
Not really, but I hear the other shades go on and on about him every now and then. Why do you ask?
I encountered him. He's as big as they say, that much is sure. He has such a storied past. I thought maybe you'd recall one of the tales.
Well, you thought wrong, my friend.
That's fair. I don't know why I thought you would know a thing.
Good evening, everyone.
Your companion Dora, she's a lively one, especially for her age. Most of the dead grow quite lethargic over time, although I suppose things have been more eventful recently.
Dora seems to be quite intrigued by you, Lord Moros. Call it a morbid fascination. You mentioned her age. She doesn't seem to have any recollection of such details. But you can just tell.
I have my ways. Dora is, well, she's not the eldest one here, though she's been around longer than most. That much is safe for me to divulge.
Huh.
Huh.
Yeah, same.
The fated list.
Okay, so I still definitely haven't located the 3 fates, and it seems like maybe a thing we actually can do? Maybe. There is still... We have never taken Old Grudge from Hades, and we probably should if we have the opportunity. Here's all the duo boons. Hammer upgrades for the various weapons. We're kind of close on the axe. There is yet one more armored warden to encounter in the Underworld. I've almost remembered to do that. That's 100 ash. That's not nothing. Okay. No Eris. Let's see. Oh, this has a
Fresh from the pot. Our cauldron.
Okay. As I think the icon, the icon indicating something new was just because I had something finished cooking, I think. We can definitely afford to buy this. Yeah, there's no way we need anywhere near that much of these, of either bronze or iron.
Now, Knight's craftwork, you revealed yourselves to me. Your true connection to the earth, I see.
I wonder what kind of upgrades
Your will is done.
you would even get for the gathering
It is
tools.
done. I vanquished Eris on the surface, but could go no farther from that point. I was nearly at the base of Olympus, yet my path was sealed, like it didn't even exist.
Eris must find all of this delightful, certainly. That pathway wasn't sealed, 'twas a void. No incantation is required, merely patience for the future to unfold.
I'm surprised they bothered to record any dialogue about this, considering that obviously this will not exist in later stages of the game being developed.
But Olympus needs us now. My task could ill afford to wait. That's why we started when we did. That's what you said.
Time works in curious ways, Millenoi. That much we have experienced firsthand. Fear not. The path to Olympus shall open. Mortals pray for such outcomes. We but wait.
We but wait.
Okay.
A moment, goddess.
As you say.
You asked before about how I managed it. The pressure to always prevail through what, in retrospect, were many terribly exciting scenarios, all whilst bearing the burden of so many others' expectations and my own.
You said you always believed there was a solution, a positive outcome that could be discovered and achieved. I've been thinking about that.
Good. But it occurred to me there's something else. 'Twas love that drove me on. The great war that earned me my place in Elysium. I wanted desperately not to go. To stay with my wife and then newborn son.
You would think that that would have been sort of top of the mind. Wouldn't have taken this long to think of it.
You were left with no choice but to fight. So you held to hope that someday you'd see your family again.
Sound familiar, does it?
Alright, maybe the thing he actually thought of was the way that that would be useful to me. Alright, so I guess we have a couple of mandrake seeds.
Here you'll grow strong.
But I don't think we need the mandrake very much. We might actually sell some mandrakes for bones.
Hey. So just how much trouble are you in for mouthing off to Headmistress Nem? That was utterly disrespectful. Even for you.
Well, looks like I've got a lot more guard duty ahead of me. But it was worth it. Help balance out you sucking up to her all the time.
It figures you have no ability to distinguish between basic courtesy and what you call sucking up.
You're just a tool to her, you know.
Okay, we were being nice to each other. Remember that?
May moonlight guide you.
Nice try.
Wasn't that a better time? Weren't we all having more fun?
Shouldn't be too long. May moonlight guide you.
See, he likes it. So, the thing that's keeping us from the dock is a driftwood. So one more surface run will probably do it. We needed wheat for something. Yeah, for this, for attending a faithful beast. There is probably good reason to do one more surface run.
Good evening, broker.
What does it cost to buy ambrosia again? Ambrosia's 500 bones each. And I mean, we can make bones selling stuff, but not very much. It's actually quite a poor conversion.
Take care then.
I feel like I keep saying this, but, you know, maybe it's worth one more surface run. This time, maybe with the shovel equipped. Okay, so how does this work? Gather +1 from outcroppings. Okay, just increases. Oh, see, this one's interesting. Gain a chance to dig up more valuable items. So this actually changes what you get, not necessarily the quantity. This requires lures to even level up. I mean, this gives us something to do with all the extra mandrakes. That's pretty nice. We have lots of iron and glass rock. Okay. I might
We bid you welcome.
I might upgrade our shovel. That might need to happen.
How goes it with the never-ending torment stuff, now that you got that oak thing over there? Those nocturnal arms of yours, they must be having a great time.
The arms of night. They are reacting to the oath, I think. Growing stronger as the testaments are carried out. Drinking the very nightmares born of mortal's fear of the dark.
Now that is what I like to hear.
It's very encouraging. All right, so if we were to go up again,
Another testament awaits.
there is a double fear bonus for clearing Eris. I'll have to think about it. What, we haven't looked at the aspects in a while. What do we need to buy these? So this gives you some healing. The aspect of Pan is easy enough to purchase. Special seek foes in your casts. Presumably even the Omega special. This is the thing that might let us focus the fan of blades. We have both of these aspects available. Attacks linger for 6 seconds and explode in a blast if struck by your specials. That's a pretty neat one. We don't have the loyalty card necessary for this. Although I don't know that I think it's terribly interesting anyway. This requires dark. Is that a resource we have ever seen? Because the darkness thing you can get out of the cauldron does not look like that, and it has a different name. Whenever you hit with Omega moves, gain critical chance until you take damage. Huh. Yeah, this is the thing. No, that is... How is there a resource I've just never seen? It might come from fishing, maybe? Maybe it's something you only get... Like, it could be a resource from Chaos, right? That doesn't seem totally impossible. Yeah, it's probably something like that. It is interesting, though, that there are still things we haven't seen, because I felt like we were kind of coming up to the end of the content in this build. But they really put it out, just like packed with stuff. Okay. So we might do one more surface run. I think there's some chance that is what is in the cards, but it's certainly not a thing I'm going to do right now. I think right now what I'm going to say is thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, there is a lot drawing us downward, but also we do need just like a little bit more. It always feels like just a little bit more resources to be able to say we're done with this part of the game for the moment. I don't know. Come back next time to see which need we fulfill first, and we'll see you then.